Cascade Aerospace, it started about 12 years ago. We do maintenance and overhaul of a variety of different aircraft. We have an engineering department that will kind of create special things, and then it goes down to our technician team who will actually put it into action. We have about 500 employees. We run shifts 24 hours a day. We've been able to actually grow quite a bit. We hired 100 new people in the last year. For the most part, we try to get our name out there. We are one of the biggest employers in the Fraser Valley, so we are relatively well known. And we are doing a lot of outreach with different schools, trade schools and things like that to try to get more interest and get those kind of apprentice or learner level people into our company and grow them from there. We started an exercise about 6 months ago where we have a map and outside of our HR department, and we have people come up and put a pin in where they're from. And basically, I think, aside from Antarctica, that every continent is touched. So it just, it's kind of cool that, that we have that much diversity in a confined little area like that. We're kind of looking more and more into hiring people, with disabilities specifically. There always has been a little bit of a concern that, if somebody has, something that is physically, wrong with them, that they're going to be a detriment in some sort of way. And what we want to show is that that's not necessarily true. It actually is not true, is that you can bring somebody in who maybe has a physical limitation, but they can be a really, really good addition to your team, and they can bring other things to the table. And we want to be able to try to recognize that a little bit more. I just love the fact that there are, the fact that there are so many people walking around that are so different, and it's okay. Like bringing in or encouraging diversity and having it recognized, it'll pay dividends for a company going forward, especially considering how our world is going. From an HR perspective and a business perspective is that it has to start there, because basically from an HR perspective, you're in the business of people. If you have your people, leaders really pushing and encouraging the benefits of diversity and the benefits of inclusivity, I think that it'll do nothing but benefit a company overall.
We decided to buy a restaurant. I wasn't actually at the restaurant at the beginning. I was roofing. One day I was in the kitchen cooking after roofing all day, and I was passing Shannon some food, and she says, "You should be a cook." And I'm like, "I don't want to be a cook." Well, I had no choice but start cooking, because the next week, our night cook quit, and Shannon's dad was in the hospital. So I had to go in there and cook.
My father always gave back to the community. When my father died, I wanted to make a community hub for people. We just started making ideas, and a man named Ken came in here and he said, "We want to make a booth in honor of your father." And that's the green booth over in the corner there, because he was Irish and he was from Ireland. So it was like, so they brought in the booth, and I'm like, now we got to do the whole restaurant. And he said, "Let's do it." Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have karaoke open mic nights. We do a friendship night here every Wednesday night, so we get together and just spend time together. Sometimes a person just needs to talk and needs, to set their head on someone's shoulder. Once a month we do our community dinner, and that's like one of the most important things to me. We've gotten to know the whole community around here, and it's blessed my life. Yeah, it's just blessed my life.
It's just really heartwarming to see all the people come in and enjoy each other's company, and we're just all accepted as people.
Well, everyone needs family, everyone needs love. There's a lot of people around here that don't have family, they don't have someone to give them a hug. So I think that's really, really important that, in your day you stop and say hi to somebody or give someone a hug. It changes their whole life. Everyone's hugging everybody.
Yeah,
They've all become family together now in here.
To be responsible for setting up a table, for example, for people to be able to have fun and have an environment where they can feel safe, where they can come in and just enjoy themselves and not have to worry about anybody looking down on them or anything like that. Just us giving back to the community, right? Community blesses us, so we help to bless the community.
You just have to go past that fear. like Keith and I have. We went past, and where you just stop and say hi to someone and have a look at each other's eyes, right? And that fear disappears. It really does. That person needs a hi, or needs acknowledgement that they even exist. Take a chance on people. It's worth it.
Don't grow weary of doing good things for people.